Some folk love to say it takes a village. But let's be honest, most people don't want to tell the truth or the whole truth inside that village. People talk about where God pulled them out of, but they fail to mention what they used to do, who they used to be, what they used to struggle with. They'll only show the healed version but hide the messy part that grace had to reach first, shouting from the mountaintop, forgetting about the part that where they went through the valley. Transparency saves lives, y'all, but silence keep the broken cycles alive. This message is for the women who keeps giving her body hoping that a man will finally give his love, but you don't have to give nothing to receive. You don't. And I'm not here to judge you. I've been there. This is from one survivor talking to another one. It is. Because life can twist the meaning of love. It'll make you think that love requires sacrifice and somehow you become the sacrifice. Your body does. Your heart. You start giving pieces of yourself hoping he'll choose your heart. You'll pray this time, oh, maybe this time be different. God, please let this be the one. And for a moment, just for a moment, it almost feels like love. But when morning comes, ooh, child, that silence says what he never will. You'll know. And it's crazy how we start settling for contact when what we really want is connection. We offer vulnerability, but only get temporary attention. And sometimes being wanted feels safer than being alone. Because when someone's looking at you, at least you feel seen. Even if you're not being valued. But that's not love. It's not love at all, y'all. That's pain pretending to be closeness. And trauma that's just looking for belonging. It is. And it's not necessarily a cause of what you've done. But these things start way before relationships. From a father who didn't stay, a partner who didn't care, or words that made you believe that you only mattered when you gave up more. But that's not true. Your body becomes the bridge because nobody ever taught you that access to your body isn't the same as access to your heart. And the world, the people in it, quick to label, slow to understand. And judgment comes the loudest from people who would have never carried your type of pain, usually other females. But I'm here to tell you something. Even in all that, God can still call you his. He still says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are. Your body is still his temple. And even though it's been handled carelessly, he can make something holy out of what's been broken. You are still chosen, still loved, and still valuable. You are. Your worth was established at the cross, and nobody can change that. Soul ties are real in a sense. A body can walk away and the memories still stay. You can block a number, but you can't block the echoes in your mind. And healing from hands that were never clean, that takes time, y'all. It takes time. I understand. I've been there. I'm talking about SA. Trust starts to feel dangerous and self-love gets quiet. Boundaries blur and crumbs start to look like commitment. Sometimes your heart says, stay, even when it's breaking. And sure, intimacy can make somebody come back, but it can't make them stay. If he can't respect you dressed, he'll never honor you undressed. I'm telling you the truth. If he hides you in private, he'll never claim you in public. Stop getting seconds from somebody who don't care nothing about you. And I know being alone can feel loud. I know that. But being used, ooh, child, that echo is louder. It is. No woman was meant to live as a secret or an option. God didn't make you for confusion. He made you for peace. He didn't design you to chase love. He designed you to be loved safely, openly, and honestly. That's what it is. Point blank, period. I say this because I lived it. When I was younger, I thought if I gave more, maybe he'd stay. Maybe he'd love me right. Maybe this, maybe that. But all it did was leave me picking up pieces of myself I didn't even know I lost. I didn't. Until it was late, after the fact. That emptiness changes you, but it doesn't have to define you. And at some point, surviving has to turn into surrender. Not another person, but to God. Because he's the only one who can heal what people damaged. He is. Healing hurts, but staying broken, that hurts forever. It does. There's a love that stays, a love that prays, a love that protects and honors, a love that feels like home and not a lesson. You got to know that your body holds value, your heart holds purpose, your future holds promise, and your soul, I said soul, your soul still holds destiny. The right love won't make you hide, it won't silence your worth. It'll protect, uplift, and honor you. And when it comes to God, I said comes to God. When it comes from God, ooh, child, it'll last. It will last. You are his daughter. You are. His voice still echoes every time a woman chooses to rise again. Please remember that. Love doesn't hurt.